the intelligent lion and the cunning fox. Once upon a time in the lush green jungle, there lived an intelligent lion named Skip and a cunning fox named Rebel. Skip was known far and wide for his wisdom and kindness, while Rebel was famous for his cleverness and mischievous tricks. Skip was admired and respected by the other animals in the jungle, but on the other hand, they were always wary of Rebel. Rebel did not like how other animals treat Skip with respect and smile. He wanted to show them how Skip can also be fooled by Rebel's intelligence. The next morning, Rebel decided to play a prank on Skip. He knew the lion's den was filled with delicious berries, and he couldn't resist trying to trick Skip into giving him the berries. Rebel tiptoed to the entrance of the den where Skip was resting peacefully.
Ahem, ahem.
Rebel cleared his throat, trying to sound confident.
Greetings, oh wise Skip. I have a riddle for you. If you can solve it, I shall be granted your berries.
Skip, always up for a challenge, lifted his head and listened attentively.
Go ahead, Rebel. I'm ready for your riddle.
Rebel grinned mischievously.
Okay, here it is. I am not alive, but I grow. I don't have lungs, but I need air. I don't have a mouth, but water kills me. What am I?
As Skip did not answer quickly, Rebel was confident that he would have the delicious berries today. Skip chuckled softly.
That's an easy one, Rebel. The answer is fire.
Rebel's plan failed, and he felt a little embarrassed that Skip saw right through his trickery. But he wasn't ready to give up just yet. A few days later, Rebel tried another sneaky plan.
What do I do now?
He had heard about a hidden treasure deep within the enchanted forest. Skip and other animals never went inside the enchanted forests, so Rebel thought if Skip went inside it he would get lost in the forest. Rebel went to the animals' meeting and said,
The treasure could only be revealed by the light of the full moon.
Rebel decided to pretend that he knew the secret to finding the treasure and said,
If Skip and I were to go into the enchanted forest, then we could find the treasure to help our jungle animals.
But Skip was skeptical and didn't want to go. The other animals said,
With your wisdom, you and Rebel could easily find the treasure. It would help our jungle.
Okay. Wait for me here. I will go to my den and come back.
Now Rebel was very happy as his plan started working. Both Skip and Rebel went inside the enchanted forest as other animals waited for them outside. They walked together for a few hours and it started to get dark as sun sets. Rebel with his cunning smile thought this might be his chance to go back and leave Skip behind.
I will get some fruits for us to eat. Wait for me here.
Skip knew Rebel was planning something. He replied,
Okay, if that's what you want.
Rebel laughed to himself, and returned back to the forest thinking Skip would not know the way to come back. As soon as he saw the other animals, he acted worried and terrified. He narrated,
Skip and I encountered a monster while looking for treasure. We tried to run, but Skip could not run as fast as me and got caught by the monster.
On hearing this, the animals were heartbroken. They thought they lost their good leader. At that time, Skip entered with a loud roaring sound. Rebel was shocked to see Skip, while other animals cheered for him. Skip explained what happened exactly.
I knew Rebel was lying, and wanted to teach him a lesson. So, when he asked me to accompany him, I said, I would go to my den and come back, but I went and collected small rock stones made of hackmanite. This stone glows in dark. I dropped one stone at a time when we started walking into the enchanted forest. When Rebel left me alone in the dark, I knew he would not come. So, I followed the glowing stones and returned home safely.
Rebel knew he had disappointed Skip and the other animals who trusted him. Disappointed and embarrassed, Rebel left with a sad face, unable to face anyone. The next day, worried Skip wanted to cheer up Rebel and went in search of him.
Hello, Rebel,
said Skip with a warm smile.
You truly are the most entertaining creature in the jungle.
Rebel beamed with pride.
Thank you, Skip. I must admit, I do enjoy being the center of attention.
I can see that. but I must caution you about using your intelligence for good instead of just amusing yourself."
Rebel looked a bit puzzled.
"What do you mean, Skip? My tricks bring joy to everyone."
"That's true. But sometimes your pranks can hurt others' feelings, or cause trouble. Instead, why not use your cleverness to help the jungle and its inhabitants?"
Rebel pondered Skip's words, for a moment.
"I suppose I could use my smartness for something more meaningful."
From that day on, Rebel began using his intelligence to assist the animals in the jungle. He solved disputes, helped the elderly find food, and taught the young ones valuable skills. As time passed, Rebel's reputation as a tricky fox faded away, and he became known for his intelligence, resourcefulness, and kind heart. The animals were grateful for his guidance, and Rebel felt a sense of fulfillment he had never experienced before. The intelligent lion and the cunning fox had become an unbeatable team, combining their strengths for the greater good of the jungle and its inhabitants. The moral of the story is that, use your talent and intelligence in helping and not hurting others.
Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe for more videos.